the best value skins in CS2 for under $50, and by best value I mean that they can appreciate or at the very least maintain their prices in the future, or that they are just very good skins in terms of price quality, but I'll explain more for each skin that I pick. First off, we have the AK The Outsiders, which is the brand new AK from the Armory update, and I actually think this one is so underrated. The price has already come down a lot since it came out, so I personally don't think it will drop that much further, and depending on what Valve decides to do with the gallery case from the Armory, it's definitely possible that this ends up appreciating long term, but it's not guaranteed at all, so don't take this as financial advice. I just think it is a very good skin for the price, and if you want to get it, the minimum wear is around $34. And then the Op Wildfire, which is the best op in the game in terms of price quality in my opinion. It looks amazing, and when comparing to other skins that look much worse, it is pretty affordable because you can get the field tested, which doesn't have that many scratches, for around $50. And then the M41S Nightmare, which is still one of the most underrated M4 skins in the entire game. The artwork is nice and the colors are also nice. In terms of price, it costs $17 in minimum wear, but it has been pretty stable overall, so it is not a bad skin at all. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. And then the M44 Poly soup, which is the brand new M4, and this looks pretty good in my opinion, and it's from the graphic collection, which means that it can be used in trade ups, and what this usually means is that the skin appreciates with time. This is not guaranteed at all though, and as the skin is still new, it can still drop a bit more in price, but right now the factory new is around $13. And then the MP9 Arctic Triton, which looks amazing, but I don't want to repeat myself here. Just like the last one, it is brand new and it is from a collection, which means that it can be very good value in the long term, and the minimum wear right now is around $5.5. And then we have the Desert Eagle Prince Stream, and this one is great in the sense that it's the best white deagle, and value wise it is pretty stable. It might even appreciate if Valve decide to bring back the pearlescent effect from CSGO, but that isn't very likely in my opinion, so don't really count on that. But anyway, the field tested is around $30. And then the AK the Empress, which is the best AK in the game in terms of price quality. The artwork is amazing, and the field tested version, which is the one that I'm using, is super clean as you can see in the video, and the best part is that this one is only $32. Next up, the Mac10 Peps Quick, which is great because one, it can be used in trade ups, and two, it is very unique. There's no Mac10 with a similar color scheme, and the artwork is also very unique. The best part is that the minimum wear is only $1.8, so you can't really go wrong with it. And then we have the M4A1S Black Lotus, which will always be in a list like this in my opinion. It is so underrated, it's the best purple M4 in the game, and it uses a new M4 weapon model as well, and just looks good overall. The minimum wear is only $13, and you can get the field tested for under $10, and they look basically the same. Next up, the Glock Gold Tooth, which is a tough one. I think it's unique, but even though it came out in the Armory update, it is not from a collection, it's from a case. So its price will depend a lot on what Valve decides to do with the gallery case. If they don't add it to drops and just remove it from the Armory in the future, this will definitely be an expensive skin, but right now it costs $30 in minimum wear. Next up, the M44 Buzz C, which is a skin that doesn't need much explanation. It is a solid yellow M4 that is great for sticker combos and only costs around $11 in minimum wear. Next up, the OPCCO, which is another tricky one. Like most skins from the Armory, it can be used in trade-ups for the AKB the Monster, and it's an anime themed op, which there's not many of, but it is pretty unique, and the well one costs just under $50. Next up we have the Zeus Olympus, and I didn't go for the new Dragon Snork because I think the price might go down as more Zeus come out. There's only 2 available right now, and that's one of the reasons why it is so expensive, but this one will always be the first iconic Zeus skin and costs around $10 in minimum wear. Next up, the USP Jawbreaker, which is another super underrated skin. It's very colorful and has an amazing artwork, and the best part is that it's only $10.5 in minimum wear. And then the famous Water of Memphis, which is very unique as it has this effect when shooting, and on top of that it's the best blue FAMAS in the game. It can be great value as well, because if the Anubis collection ever gets replaced, it will likely appreciate in value, but keep in mind that this is never guaranteed. guaranteed. It is pretty expensive though, as minimum wear is $44. Do not take anything from this video as financial advice at all, I just picked a few skins that I think are good for the price. Let me know if you agree or not and what skins you would add to this list. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.